Brett Goldstein has admitted that the beloved family classic E.T. the Extraterrestrial left him with what he jokingly described as PTSD when he watched it as a child. Appearing on Drew Barrymore's talk show, the Ted Lasso star confessed that the 1982 Steven Spielberg film terrified him so much during his childhood that it deeply unsettled him for years. Barrymore, who famously starred in the movie as young Gertie, listened with amusement as Goldstein explained just how much the film had shaken him. Goldstein said that while most children were captivated by the heartwarming friendship between E.T. and Elliot, he was overwhelmed by fear and anxiety. He admitted that the alien character, while meant to be endearing, was utterly horrifying to him as a child. He went on to say that the film ruined his life for a period of time, as he would have nightmares and felt unsettled whenever he thought about the story. The actor used humor to describe his childhood reaction, but his comments also highlighted the strong impact films can have on young viewers. Barrymore, who was only 7 years old when she worked on the blockbuster, laughed as Goldstein detailed his experience. She playfully defended E.T. as a character of kindness and innocence, reminding him that the story was meant to represent love and connection. Goldstein acknowledged this but stood firm in his memory of being absolutely terrified, noting that he could not separate the emotional weight of the film from his fear of its imagery at the time. The exchange between the two stars turned into a lighthearted discussion about how movies often affect people differently depending on their age and perspective. Barrymore shared her own memories of making the film, calling it a magical time in her life, while Goldstein joked that it was more like a childhood horror story for him. Their conversation quickly resonated with the audience, many of whom could relate to having been deeply scared by movies that were not intended to be frightening. Goldstein's honesty about his childhood reaction gave fans a new side of the Emmy-winning actor, showing his willingness to laugh at himself while reflecting on the powerful influence of pop culture. What was a life-changing project for Barrymore became a nightmare for Goldstein, underscoring how the same piece of art can be experienced in completely different ways.